I already gave a directive to the Civil Security Unit here in City Hall as well as Philippine National Police to always observe maximum tolerance sa tanan nga gusto magpagawas sa ilang hinanakit o kaligut-gut o sa ilang gibati. And since it is a public place, then it was of course allowed. However, if there is already a disturbance in the operations of the city, and if there is already an offense which constitutes a crime that is punishable by our penal laws, then I think it is but proper that the PNP and the CSU should always take action on the matter.
What specific violation did Attorney Rosel commit?
Well, there was
Mayor?
a complaint, di ba? There was already a complaint that was lodged. Giblatter na gali ito. So, I think katong ilang gingon nga usurpation, that was the crime that was being already committed in flagrante delicto. But of course, I don't know kung kanus I think today they will already be filing cases, pero I don't want to comment on that anymore. The city administrator will comment on that.
Just for the record,
Yes.
what na legal personality whatsoever si Attorney Rosel mo himo og transaction, mo dawat og transaction sa Cebu City Hall?
As a private citizen, tingali o mubayad sa buhis, among dawaton.
But city administrator, that,
Wala na because his employment in the city has already terminated with the dismissal of the principal, no, his principal. So, co-terminus man ang iyang employment. So, meaning, it terminates with his...
Mayor, as a lawyer, like very technical and legal nga issue ni, ang ilang ipamugos nung makabalik after the suspension kay na-expire na ilahang 6 months preventive suspension, granting sa ilahang argument, kikinahanglan ba nga doon na sila gihuptan nga order from DILG or ombudsman nga makabalik na sila sa trabaho before mo assume office?
Well, kibaw bitawgin mo sa di ba? Thereafter, there was another order that superseded already the 6-month preventive suspension. There was an order of dismissal coming from the office of the ombudsman, which nakabasa ta kung nakadawat ang tanan. Thereafter, wa magyud sigurista man ta kay we were still acting mayor at that time, nihuwat gyud ta sa communication gikan sa DILG. And we received the communication from the DILG stating among others there was already a permanent vacancy, and according to our laws, if there is a permanent vacancy, then it is the mayor that will already assume the position as chief executive pursuant to the DILG communication, and then also pursuant to that particular order coming from the DILG. They informed me that I have already to take my oath, and no less than the regional director mo iniingon nga siya mo administer sa oath. So of course, as a law-abiding public official, I will have to exercise my duty and my functions in accordance with the law. So, mo itong atong gibuhat. No? So, I hope that answers your question.
Okay, diri ko sa pag-arrest as a lawyer, because according to him, it was illegal ang i-perform no, sa atong kapulisan.
Well, I will let Colonel Cañete answer that question, and at the same time, please remember that Colonel Cañete is also a lawyer. No, so he will explain to you what in flagrante delicto is, when a warrantless arrest can be made. No, that is all legal processes which Attorney Cañete, who is also a colonel, will answer that particular.
Mo think if before kang Colonel Cañete, ang kaning in flagrante delicto ma-apply ba ni siya sa usurpation of authority?
Because it is a crime punishable under the revised penal code. Ana man na, warrantless arrest. It is you can arrest somebody without a warrant in the instance when the perpetrator is about to commit a crime. Is committing a crime and has just committed a crime. Alangan naman og kawaton kag cellphone, di mo i-aresto. Kay mangayo pa ka og warrant of arrest. That does not make sense. So that is the exception to a warrant of arrest. Kana mo lang gitawag og warrantless arrest. So sa ato pa kung gikawatan kag cellphone, kung kita ka og tao nga padung na gyud mo kuot sa imong cellphone, dili di nimo i-arrest. Oh. Or nakuha na imong cellphone niya, nidagan na siya, di din nimo i-arrest. So when the person is about to commit usurpation, is committing usurpation, or has just committed usurpation, that is a warrantless arrest. And he or she can be arrested because it's punishable under our penal laws. Pero I don't want to be too technical, no. Ako pa ninyo pangutana mo sa IBP. Kay they are better than me when it comes to the explanation of the laws, especially criminal laws. Okay? Any more questions?